Hello, everybody. Great to be with you again. If you're just discovering this video on YouTube, my name is Fred Davis, aka the Jolly Lama. I am the editor of Awakening Clarity, soon to be Awakening Clarity Now. I'm also the author of several books, the Book of Undoing, Direct Pointing to Non-Dual Awareness, and Beyond Recovery, Non-Duality in the 12 Steps, and Awakening Clarity Spiritual Sampler. So now that we've got our ad over, let's talk about our video here, which is that I want to talk about a willingness to be wrong, because we got to have a willingness to be wrong if we are going to wake up, and we're going to almost always. And we're almost always going to have a willingness to be wrong if we're going to wake back up. And what I mean by that is that there's been an experience of conscious awareness, and then there has been a misidentification once again, and I'm identifying with this instead of this, with little me instead of big me, so to speak, which I just divide up for the sake of teaching, not because there's actually any division. So, because I will have people who come to me and they've been in non-duality for 10, 20, 30, 40, 45 years. I've not had a 50 yet, but I bet they're coming. But they're not awake. But they got too good an idea. They got a good idea of what it's all about. But the problem is that their good idea of knowing what all it's about, when I tell them something, they stuff it in that little box. Okay, I see where that fits. I'll put it in this part of the box. And then I tell them, well, how about looking at this, that, and they take that and they stuff it in the other part of the box. And I actually don't talk much about awakening or post-awakening, whatever, about that experience of brightness and this and that and the other than in these videos, because I just noticed it doesn't work very well. Satsang doesn't work very well. Talking to teachers doesn't work really well in general. Reading books doesn't work really well, or you'd already be awake, or you'd be awake again. You'd be awake freshly right now. What we notice is that although these things are wonderful, and I'm a product of that type of teaching, so I can't really fuss about it for my own sake, but I just notice that it doesn't work well. So what I do is I actually don't talk about this, I show it to you. But it does me no good to show you something new from a fresh point of view if you then stuff it into your already got sack. See, that's the thing, is I got something new, but I put it in my already got sack, and now, it don't mean much to me. I'd fit it in real nicely, but it hasn't woken me up. What you got next? You see? What next? I have people, and I'll show them something very profound, and then it will come back, and we'll go, okay, but what next? What next? What next? Because we're always addicted to that more, more, more. Give me more information. Give me more stuff to do, more this and more that. But we really don't. You see, the name of my book, my big book, is not the book of doing more. It's the book of undoing. And that's what we need to do. We need to undo some of what we've already done. We've already done a lot. It could be said that we've already done too much, and we've had too much done to us. So now we need to come to a place of undoing, and that's what we do. So be willing to not know what enlightenment looks like. Be willing to not know that the way that enlightenment should show up. Be willing to not know the way things will be for you should you happen to wake up. Or if you are woken up before, recognize what was it that woke up. Was it the little me or the big me? I mean, I was waiting, holding out. Almost all of us are. We're all waiting for these units to wake up, for instance. Here's a good example. We're all waiting for these units to wake up. I was always waiting for Fred to wake up to the truth of God. And I can tell you right now that Fred never woke up. That what happened is the truth of God woke up to the fiction of Fred. So that's a completely different thing. It comes out of nowhere. It's not anything that we can prepare for. No one ever says, gee, this is about what I thought it was going to be like. It's always fresh. It's always new. It's always incredible. So open yourself up to the incredible. Develop a willingness to be wrong, because this non-dual seeing, as beautiful as it is right under your nose. It really is. So come to Awakening Clarity. We can help you find it, maybe. It's all free. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.